they found a way to die, and I lost everything. And it was like a lot I lost. So instead of just stressing too much about it, I left that account as is so they can use it, and I created another one. Now, in doing that, I learned a few things. One, there is a setting, cheat code you can set on your game that if the person does die or if you do die, you can get your items back. It doesn't delete. If I ever choose to allow this person to get back on any of my accounts again, I'm definitely going to turn that on. I wasn't aware of that feature. Now you guys see this? Wow. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I do. I'm always afraid of falling. I'm scared of heights in real life. The fact that I might fall is always terrifying. So I just need to basically work my way around. And I believe there's an easier path over here. Try to not make things too complicated, you know? Okay. So I need to see where I am. Okay. And I'm going to do basically light this area up so I am aware. I'll just give a continue. And I have directly below is some lava, so I gotta be careful right here. Whoa. See, I'm glad I chose to be careful. Whoa. Oh my god. I was trying to find an easier route. It seems to go a lot further down, so I'm gonna actually switch directions. So I love the mining part of the game. I always start my game in peaceful and I like build up and then I switch to live. So I can then like just, you know, I like to protect the villagers and learn new potions and stuff, so. Okay, you can't see very well. Actually, I'm gonna turn off this light. It's like super bright in my face and it's like 1,000 degrees outside. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Whatever. Okay. I'm on the edge. I just want to make sure I have what I need to make more acts. There we go. having supplies with you, man. It is so important in this game. Just having it on the ready. It looks like I can also make some more rooms, so I'm gonna do that. Yep. Okay, so we got. I'm gonna do another axe. So we're good to go. Candles will be another day. Or candles, oh my god. Torches, candles. Okay. You know what I meant. Okay, now let's see. Sorry, a piece of dirt. On to the next axe. Now I do have enough to make it like the iron ones. Okay. I'm gonna find a couple places to put the next one through. Okay. Let's see how far this takes me. Whoops. I think I actually need to go this way. Yeah. Definitely that way. Slowly going down. Slowly going down to the very pits. The very pits. This game is so much fun. Where is it about this game? This simplicity of it, I guess. Or the fact you can make it as simple or complicated as you want. So I know this is like probably totally boring to some people. But my favorite part about this game is like once all the hard work, like the gathering, the resourcing comes into play, you're like, oh, finally, right? Like you're starting to get resources and create more things and see different worlds and monsters, like that type of thing. I like the exploring aspect and collecting all the different type of stuff. Like for example, sometimes like I want to get as many spell books as possible, right? So I try to make sure like I get to a really high level and I focus on that. And so like when I go live, as I like to call it, meaning I turn off peaceful mode, I'm back to normal. I like going against the witches and creating different things like that. Every now and then, though, I just play like, okay, you have to survive, you have to survive. like the survival mode to gathering, and it can be a little stressful for me. So, I mean, I just like the ability of playing however I want. That's the pretty cool thing about it. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Whoops, let me go down. I'm getting there, guys. You see that? Okay. So we need a break here. Yeah. There's a few things I gotta do first in a certain order for me to do this. So I'm gonna take out my furnace. Again, this is why you go in with a lot of supplies already. I'm gonna move furnace. And I was using white for markers, but I also like to use white, I said white, birch log. They're lighter, they're like the lightest ones, I think. But birch log. And then I put a piece, maybe one more coal. So I can then have charcoal. So I can have more torches. And then I'm going to use the carved pumpkin heads as major markers. So this pumpkin head is going to signify this is the way I went up. So when I see it, even though I might be able to see the wood pieces, okay, they might look all over the place. That pumpkin is going to be like, hey, start on this side first and then cross over. So it's like it shows me, it's like my own little breadcrumb, essentially. Okay. Yeah, so I had to come a little differently each time. And I think that was the best path, considering, yeah. I missed those 2 stones, gems up there, but I think I'm fine. I think the further I go, the more I'm gonna get, anyways. Nice going. Okay. So next, we're gonna make torches. 4. Oh, and then it's my food sack, okay? So I gotta do some amount of charcoal out of that. So then I used in the charcoal. I used the charcoal for this now. So we're gonna have some a decent amount of iron nuggets then. Yeah. And it is so freaking hot. Oh. okay. That's okay. There we go. Hmm. Okay, so now this is where we prepare for our next set. You're going to go make some iron pickaxe. And then just get it over. And then I need a bucket. Colors. There we go. It should last me for a minute. Okay. So, so we're just going to and there's that's what I was stupid. So, actually, I'm going to do this. So now I don't want to use this, so it's perfect. And I'm going to pull the head. You can have a head. That's the way to go. Looks like I'm getting closer to the bottom of this area, I think. As I say that, it just gets steeper and steeper. I am looking for gems. Yep. That's right. I was looking for one. Oops. Oh. That fly so startled me. Okay. gonna go through this way next, okay? Time to start mining these, and you need an iron pickaxe for these. My second pumpkin head. So I'm gonna hunt for stones and metals and diamonds. Here's my first diamond. Alright. I try to identify around it. I want more torches so I can see more. Just so I'm gonna like basically just check this area pretty well, just to make sure. That's the only visible one I could see right that second. Okay. So where the next chamber? Okay. Okay, and that's the next one. So next, okay. I'm satisfied I found one. Now, look how lit up this chamber is. Don't worry, I'm not gonna risk that much. Basically go back. I'm gonna try to save. Oh, ooh. Wrong axe. If you noticed, I used a stone, which didn't do anything. So, charcoal. So, nothing in here. Pretty satisfied. This is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, bucket of water. Bucket of water is great, especially if you are mining, just in case you run into lava. Yeah. Okay, so what am I doing? I am going back. That's where my last pumpkin head was. Okay. So I'm now just making markers. I'm not gonna use a pumpkin head, but it's gonna be like very obvious that, hey, this is the way you go, girl. Right. Sorry, I'm watching Frasier, and even without the sound on, I have just the subtitle. It's pretty hilarious. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my next, just in case. Might modify my pumpkin, take it back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. But the great news is we found more stones and stuff. Just have to be careful. Never hurts to get a lot of raw iron, or to just have a lot of iron, because you can make so many great weapons with it, and it's a lot, I think it's a lot easier to come across, and it does a decent damage, I think. But I mean, of course, everyone wants to diamond for everything, but in a pinch, they look pretty well too. Okay, I'm gonna take this marker off because I've already explored it and I don't need to. I'm gonna leave this here so it signifies, yeah, I went that way. Now we just that right. Is that just this? We only found one diamond so far, but it's okay. We just started and look at that. I see another one from this position. It's just going to be easier for me to go up there and get it. Oops. So it's also really important to keep everything lit up. Oh yes, this was a good pocket. Awesome. There we go. That's pretty good right there. And I know everyone wants to keep, I don't know what everyone does, but for me, the first thing I do with my diamonds, because I like doing a nether portal, I immediately make a diamond pickaxe. There's all these different areas, so I'm thinking, where do I go from here? I went there, right all the way down there. Okay. Well, the great news is I did get some diamonds. Explored all the way down here, so I kind of start taking back my torches. Yep. It never hurts. So, it never hurts to mine iron. So, like, mine a lot of them. Hey, good baby. My little George Porgy is the cutest doggy ever. So I know this is the route. Oh, should be looking at this. Just saw something. But I was a little disappointed, so I'm gonna see if there's anything else, which sucks if there isn't. Ugh. I don't know if there's anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Whoa. Glad there's still stuff there. I was very lucky there was something there. Ooh. Okay, so where I'm going. Just gotta make sure I keep track. So that's awesome for first exploration, cave exploration. We were able to get a decent amount of diamonds, so I consider that a win. Okay. Still need to go up this crazy path. I'm always so scared I'm gonna fall in this section. So I can see the light. Now there's all the rando. There we go. Slate. Come and play for me, baby. Now, let's get a little more coal, more charcoal. Wow, we went down in there. Hello, sunlight. We welcome you. That's not the deepest though. I like the ones where it's like the deep cave with all the cool creatures. Those are pretty cool. So I'm gonna make a marker here with the pumpkin head. So I know I've been there. Alright. And it's been explored. That was actually pretty fantastic, I must say. If I must say. So the island I'm on, it's got a lot of winter. If you're like a big fan of the polar bears and stuff and the ice mansions and castles, it's definitely got that. There's a lot of snow, so I'm like trying to ride the line in between, because like when I go live, another thing too, like you can die of exposure and stuff. I'm debating if I want to do the winter to add a little extra level of difficulty. But I think if I find a good area though that I can have a decent access to coal, that I can probably do a colder climate. But a lot of other issues come from that, like the food issue, the scarcity of land, just, you know. And I'm also usually in a boat. I like exploring the different islands. My favorite type of like map is the one where you have all the different type of stone and they can make like some really funky patterns, and then to find a like a dungeon, like it's so really cool because there's like so much to explore in those, and it's so beautiful. So I always like the stones, and I like to create like elaborate buildings and stuff with them. Basically, I give up like trying to play like a real game when I'm on those maps because I have so much fun just gathering the stones and making buildings facilities instead. Anywho, I need to pay attention to where I am walking. Something above something. Okay, I just got out of a big giant hole. I probably shouldn't try to go back into a big giant hole. Anywho, I think I'm done for now. Yeah, this is Share Bear. Playing some Minecraft. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.